RedZoneSports.bet, the British home of American sports.
Hello again and welcome to the SportsHeads. This is the hurry up for week 17, the final week of the regular season. 5 questions, 2 guests and plenty of minutes to do it in. 5 in fact. Yep. Sam Morgan, Verge Magazine, and Jack Morgan, wide receiver from the Sussex Saxons. Pleasure to have you both. We're going to start with these questions. Start the clock. Now, have the San Francisco 49ers found their quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo?
Yes. Solid. Like, he's just come again, consistency, play calling from himself as well as being great. I think when you've spent that amount of time with Tom Brady as well and Belichick, yeah, they've got the right sort of animal there to take 49ers forward.
Jack?
I agree. First quarterback to win first 5 starts since Ben Roethlisberger, definitely.
Nice and short like that. Yeah. Too early to tell for me, but New England wanted to keep him. The worry for me is that Cleveland also wanted him, and what they know about quarterbacks can be written on the back of a very, very small stamp. We'll see how it goes. Question 2, the NFL city that you'd like to visit and who you'd go with?
It's not quite there, so I'm going to sort of sit on the fence a little bit, but I'm waiting for Vegas. That is going to be the best. It had everything anyway, and now going to have an organisation, it'd be there, and I'd probably take anyone that could handle a beer from 8 AM till 8 AM.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
I'm going to have to go with Green Bay, Wisconsin, just because the atmosphere there seems amazing. Who I'd bring? I don't know, I guess the whole squad really. No.
Okay. Daughter number 1 would say San Francisco. Daughter number 2 would say Los Angeles. Yep. I want to go to Chicago, but I've been to various cities. I love Dallas, thought it was great, and Joanna Lumley. I'm sorry, I'm an old guy, and she would be fantastic company. And yeah, Joanna Lumley. Love you. Who is the greatest ever quarterback and why? Jack, start with you.
Joe Flacco. Not really. It's got to be it's got to be Tom Brady. It's got to be
worse. You could have said Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. I think he's the GOAT, really.
Sam?
Yes, Tom Brady. I'm not saying any more than that. Tom
Why?
Brady.
Why is he the best quarterback?
You can't look past him. I mean, he's a machine. You can't write him off. We sat here at the start of the season when they weren't doing that great, but he was delivering. I suppose it was the sort of players around him. He just keeps going. And how do you stop him? We're seeing great quarterbacks get stopped. Tom Brady carries on going, and 40 now.
Except when he plays the Dolphins in Miami. I will say that. Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, Peyton Manning. He could work. He could go into any system. He could run the system. Tom Brady is a system quarterback. There you are. That's my. I'm still saying Peyton Manning is the greatest ever quarterback. Just ahead of Dan Marino, obviously. One bold prediction from you, gentlemen, for 2018.
Go on, Jack.
The Browns win multiple games. That's my bold prediction.
Multiple games meaning at least 2.
At least 2. Yes, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
That's not exactly bold. They can't go any further. They can't go any lower than they've gone.
Oh, don't doubt the Browns.
Sam.
Bruce Arians will not see through the season.
Okay. For what reason? You think he's going to be given the chop for why? Just
someone upstairs has got to make that. They've got to make the bold decision that he's taken us to so far. Okay.
My bold prediction is the Tom Brady era is going to come to an end. Now, whether it's Giselle getting her rolling pin out and saying, you're not playing until you're 106, I'm not having it, I have children to look after, or whether or not it's Bill Belichick saying, I can't cope with this anymore, I need a young quarterback, I think that's, he might be allowed to retire with an injury, quote unquote. Okay. Name your 3 NFL guests at a dinner.
Larry Fitzgerald. Hero has to be there. Jameis Winston, just to see if he eats chicken wings like he eats W's. And I put Christian McCaffrey just because I could have someone with normal size at the dinner table. So when I need to give my neck a rest, I can talk to him.
You could always take Wes Welker because he's not the biggest either, and he's been brilliant. Doesn't eat much. You'd be lucky. You want someone that doesn't eat much, basically, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, yeah. Very
Don't
costly
want a big
otherwise.
O-line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Oh, yeah, definitely not.
Jack, you got.
I'd have Chad Johnson, Terrell Owens, and Antonio Brown.
Wow, could you keep them under control?
No, that's the good thing. I think it would just be a great night. You know, it'd never a dull moment with them two.
Exactly. For the same reason, I'm going with Wade Phillips,
Yeah.
Jerry Glanville, and Rick Riley. Now, not pure NFL, but he's the best NFL writer out there, and he makes me laugh. So does Wade Phillips. Great sense of humour. And Jerry Glanville, you just couldn't beat Jerry Glanville back in the 80s when we were all starting to watch the game with the red gun offense.
To the older viewers.
For the older viewers.
The older
Very
viewers.
older viewers. The older viewers. Hopefully we get to see 2018 in. It's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah.
Sam Morgan, Jack Morgan, Simon Millam. We've hurried up. That's the last one of the regular season for 2017. We'll see you in 2018. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Here at Red Zone, we have a soft spot for American sports, especially NFL. It's as American as cheerleading. Unfortunately, when it comes to betting on gridiron, there is very little choice between bookmakers. That's because almost all bookmakers get their odds from Las Vegas. And we all know what happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas, especially their nasty odds. So we're stripping back to basics, creating our own odds, giving you lucky punters the very best of British bookmaking for American sports. Would you like to see some more? RedZoneSports.bet, the British home of American sports.